Hey everyone and welcome back. Now in today's video we'll be discussing about the key value store in console. Now console's simple key value store is generally useful for storing service configuration or other metadata related information. So for example, here a key is timeout and the value is 500. Again the key is max memory, value is 128, key is max CPU, value is 2. So when you have these key values stored in a central configuration store like console, from your application you can go ahead and fetch this and configure the application configuration dynamically as well. Now within the GUI of console, you have a dedicated tab for key value over here. And within here, you can go ahead and directly create a key value pair from console. You can also create it via the API and CLI as well. So let's keep it simple and let's go ahead and try a simple GUI based approach here. So let's say I'll say course, and within the value there are multiple approaches. You have JSON, HCL as well as YAML. Let's use HCL for the time being, and let's say HashiCorp console associate. Great. So here the key is course and the value is HashiCorp console associate. So this is one way. You also have various other ways. Let me quickly show you. So let's say I'll say mobile, followed by, we'll create a folder like structure here. Then we'll have Motorola, followed by, let's give a name, let's say X4. And here I'll say release is 2019, or maybe let's keep it as 2020. I'll go ahead and save it. So now what has happened is you have a folder like structure where under mobile you have Motorola, under Motorola you have X4, and under X4 you have all the information here. So now what you can do is under the mobiles also you can have various subcategories like Motorola, iPhone, then you have Samsung and others which you can configure. So this is a high level overview in how you can refer to key value via the GUI. So now let's also look into how that can be done via the CLI. So I'm connected to console 02 instance. Let's go ahead and create a new key value pair. So I'll say console kv put, let's say max memory as 512 MB. That's great. So now here if you quickly refresh the page, you see you have a new key of max memory and it has a value of 512 MB. So if you want to fetch the value, you can do a console kv get max memory and you will get the appropriate value here. Now along with this, you can even do a console kv get with the help of recurse option. So now it will give you the data associated with the key value pairs that are part of the KV. So you have a course of console associate, you have a max memory of 512, and you have mobile Motorola X4 which has the release date of 2020. So that is what recurse does. Now along with that you can also update a value. So when you do a console kv put, let's say max memory, and I'll say 1024 MB. So now when you do a console kv get on max memory, you basically get the updated value. So next part is the deletion. So if you want to quickly delete, you have to do console kv delete and the name of the key which is course. So now from the key value you see the course went away. Similarly, let's also delete the max memory. Let's refresh the page and the max memory also went away. So this is how you can go ahead and also delete it. You can also do it from the GUI. So if you want to delete it, you can quickly do here as well. So let's look into some of the important pointers here. First one is that the KV store can be accessed by console KV CLI set of commands. It can also be accessed via the HTTP API as well as the console GUI. Now objects are opaque to console. That basically means that there are no restrictions on the type of object stored in a key value entry. However, the main restriction here is the object size, which is the maximum of 512 KB. So that's the high level overview about the key value store. Now again, we did not really do very interesting things that can be achieved on top of key value store that we'll be looking in the upcoming videos. However, with this we'll conclude today's video.